My name is Charles Hutton. I'm a piano teacher in Metro Atlanta in the Southeast United States, and this is Classical Piano Tutorials. Welcome to the channel, and today's video is about playing phrase 1 and 2 with both hands. We've had multiple videos preparing for this, so I'm excited to show you this part of the piece in its complete form. There's phrase 1 with no pedal. There's phrase 2 with no pedal. Notice that whenever the right hand finishes its first segment of music, it ends on an A. And that fits well with the left hand's A-E-A. The second segment of right hand music finishes on a B, which fits well with the left hand's E-E-G sharp. And then the final part of phrase 1 ends on C, which also fits well with A-E-A. I'll now play in slow motion. Whenever you're ready, you can add pedaling. Beethoven has written pedal marking in the second measure, third measure, and fourth measure of the phrase for whenever the left hand plays, you put the right foot pedal down, called the damper pedal, and hold it until the end of the measure. In this Alfred Brendel edition from Wiener Urtext, it looks like the pedal marking lifts on the last 16th note of the measure. I'll just play measure 2, 3, and 4 and tell you when I'm lifting and lowering the foot for the damper pedal. Down, up, down, up, down. Because the pedal is marked to be used for the entire measure, just about, I'll be doing the more modern syncopated pedaling, where I wait to lift and lower my foot until the first note of the new measure, and that way there's even more of a sustained sound. Here is measure 2 with pedal. Down. I stop in order to prepare for the next measure. Up, down. Up, down. You can see my videos about Satie's Gnossienne number 1, where I talk about pedaling, and I'll link to that here in a card. Now here is phrase 1 again in medium slow motion. Let's go on to phrase 2. As you'll remember from the phrase 2 video, we have one extra note in the right hand of phrase 2, and the counting will be and 3, and 1, and 2. If you remember that and 3, and 1, and 2, then you'll be able to play the right number of keys. And 3, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 1. Let's play phrase 1 and 2 with the repeats and then add in phrase 3, and then I'll go in to the return of phrase 1 so you can see that lead in and the extra note that the phrase 1 return has after you've played phrase 3. I hope that makes sense. And 2, and 3, and 1, and 2. And there's a repeat here as well. And 3 and 1. It's going to be a whole new world when we get to part B. That's for a future video. But I hope you enjoyed practicing part A, and now you see how the left hand for phrase 1 and 2 is so simple, and I hope you're playing the right number of notes whenever you play the beginning of phrase 2 and the beginning of phrase 1 returning. Good luck with your practicing, and I'll see you next time.